could be a free agent and for sure could be one to watch. Real Madrid are waiting for him to decide. Hey guys, welcome back on the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we touch on many things. For Manchester United, the strategy after investing almost 55 million euros on two players, but also what's going on with Declan Rice. What's next for Declan Rice? This is important to discuss ahead of the summer. And then, as always, guys, is also very, very important to touch on all the latest about Real Madrid, Marco Asensio, out of contract, one to watch. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, Marco Asensio, one of the names I mentioned and one of the interesting situations to follow, because we know that Real Madrid have some players out of contract in the summer. They're going to decide also on the player side, not just on the club side, but also on the player side. And this is the case for Marco Asensio. Asensio has to make a final decision. He was already approached last summer by English clubs, also by Italian clubs. Milan, in that case, were exploring the conditions of the Asensio deal, but it was never advanced because Carlo Ancelotti wanted to keep Asensio at Real Madrid. What's going on right now is that he has to decide. Real Madrid have already discussed with him the terms of a potential new contract. Now Asensio has to decide if he wants to continue at Real Madrid at these conditions or try a new challenge. There is still interest in England for Marco Asensio, also in other countries. So his agent is already exploring the market because there are some possibilities around Europe, but the player has to make a decision, of course, together with his agent, of course, together with the family. But Marco Asensio could be a free agent and for sure could be one to watch. Real Madrid are waiting for him to decide. They will be happy for Asensio to stay at the club, but this is especially on the player in this case. So one to watch, Marco Asensio for sure in the next weeks. Manchester United, guys, I wanted to mention something on them because you remember that the summer 2020 was very long on the transfer market. The market was closed at the beginning of October because of the COVID situation, of course. And Man United, in the final days on that market, they signed Amad Diallo from Atalanta. 30 million euros plus 15 in add-ons, so potential package of 45 million euros, but also Facundo Pellistri coming from Uruguay for a fee around 10 million euros. Many people criticized that kind of signings because the player were not having an immediate impact in the first team, but now they are doing very well. Amad Diallo on loan, Pellistri with the first team of Manchester United. Ten Hag didn't approve a loan move for Pellistri in January. He wanted the player to stay, and Pellistri had many proposals: Bologna and Sassuolo in Italy, some Spanish clubs, but also Flamengo in Brazil. Many clubs interested in Pellistri, but Ten Hag wanted the player to stay. Now what's going on? Both of them are doing very good. Manchester United will make a decision of both of them between April, May. They will discuss with the agents of the player to decide. They're very happy. They're convinced that with these two players, they will not lose money. And so it means the plan was smart and good. What's going on right now is that for Pellistri, Man United are prepared to offer him a new contract and then decide if they want to send him on loan next season or keep the player in the squad. This is something that has to be decided, of course, with Erik ten Hag. For Amad Diallo, they want the player to play and play and play. Amad Diallo, when he's on the pitch, he's always doing good, but he deserves to play, to be in the starting 11. And so Erik ten Hag is also really appreciating his approach, his attitude on loan, and so they will make a decision on these two players, but Man United feel they are not going to lose money with Amad Diallo and Pellistri, and they could be two really important players for the future of the club. And then, guys, Declan Rice. Many of you always asking me about him because I can confirm it's true that many clubs still love Declan Rice. He's super appreciated on the market. Arsenal internally, they really appreciate the player and discussed Declan Rice as one of the players they like in that position. Same for Chelsea. We know the connection between Chelsea and Declan Rice. So these clubs have already discussed internally about Declan Rice. At the moment, nothing has been discussed with West Ham, and a lot will depend on West Ham, how much they will ask in the summer, but Declan Rice and the feeling around Declan Rice is very clear. Summer 2023 is going to be the opportunity for Declan Rice to try something different. I already told you last year that Declan Rice was not going to sign a new deal with West Ham, and this is still the case. Now for Declan Rice, the feeling is it's time to go. It's time to try a different challenge. So let's see how much West Ham will ask on the market for Declan Rice, but this summer could be the big opportunity for him to try something new. And so guys, let me know your thoughts. Where do you see the future of Declan Rice? How do you see this Man United investment on Pellisti and Amad Diallo? And also, of course, Marco Asensio. Stay at Real Madrid, try new experience. I wait for your comments, guys. As always, remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon with Fabrizio. Ciao!